Hi, Northlake family and friends. Pastor Jeff here. One of my theme verses all the way through the year 2022 was Psalm 105, verse 4. Seek the Lord and His strength. Seek His presence continually. And you may have heard me reflect a little bit on that and how that shaped my devotional life and my spiritual reading. It certainly shaped the trip that I made to Scotland and England to different sacred sites and historic cathedrals to seek the presence of the Lord. Actually, it's also helped me to even reframe the way that I think about some of my daily activities, because the Lord's presence is always there, and become mindful of God's presence moment by moment. There's another psalm, a verse which I love, which reinforces that. It's Psalm 16, verse 11, where it says, it's the psalmist praying, speaking to God, saying, "You show me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. In your right hand are pleasures forevermore." And this feeling of being in the presence of God can produce well-being, a sense of serenity, a fullness of life, and yes, joy, security. So many things that go along with feeling like that we're in the presence of God. And so that's something that I pray about and delight in. And I also hope that it informs and inspires you to think about life and seeking the presence of the Lord. You can do that with your daily prayers and reading Scripture. You can do it as you think about going for a walk or exercise, and that even in the midst of something you're doing that's very active, that you are seeking God's presence. Obviously, I hope that's a part of your rationale for coming to worship, either in person or online with us, is to seek the presence of the Lord continually. Now, you can do that anywhere. You can be seeking God's presence at every moment and in every place, because God is there. But there are also some specific ways that we can do it. In fact, I want to just recommend to you or invite you to participate in a pilgrimage. That's one of the ways that people from the ancient times have sought the presence of God. Of course, centuries before Jesus, the Israelite people were making pilgrimage to Jerusalem, which they considered to be the abode of God on Mount Zion. And so they would make their journey to Jerusalem. And in all the centuries since Jesus, there have been Christian disciples making pilgrimage to the Holy Land. Next May, Bobby and I, my wife and I, will be hosting a group that will go to Israel. And we would love for you to join us if you're at all interested. We see pilgrimage, a journey of faith and adventure, as a wonderful way of seeking the presence of the Lord. Already we've had a very enthusiastic response. The initial meeting was extremely encouraging, but there are still a few seats left on the bus, literally. And so if you think as you watch this video that you might have an interest, we have copies of the itinerary with the price and logistics available in the office. You can stop by at the church to get a hard copy, or let us know and we can send you a digital copy of that. And be in touch with me. Let me know you're potentially interested. We'll try to answer your questions and see, discern if this is the right journey, the right pilgrimage for you to seek the presence of the Lord. And whether you go on the trip or not, I do hope that you are seeking the presence of the Lord wherever you are. And I hope that I would see you seeking God here at North Lake in worship. The Lord bless you and keep you.